All right, Shalom. This is the brother from GMS New Orleans coming at you live. All right. As we always do, we give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Rakakadash. The bonus once again to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the hopeful elect. All right. In this video here is going to be into sign and crying, man. Out to the Lord. All right, because there's many things to be signing and crying about in these times. All right. And Lord, will I go through a couple of scriptures and things that come to my mind. All right, that Israel ultimately the men of the Lord has to sign and cry about. All right, because ultimately, as of right now, we're not on top. All right, the Lord's not back. All right, things are not, or what you would say, the world is not in order, man. All right, and we're not. All right, like I said, on top, ruling the planet Earth in righteousness, man. All right, and this came to my mind, man. Just to sit here, gather my thoughts on things, man. Just trying to meditate and think about certain things that's kind of going on. All right, and this came to my mind. I want to check the video too before I continue, though. All right, I just want to check. I don't hear no sound, man. But I know what's going on. But yeah, ultimately, we're supposed to be signing and crying out to the Lord. All right, a continuous complaint unto the Lord of what's going on here in society. All right, here in Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, you got plenty of things, man. Switch hitters. All right, you got these devils still in power, still ruling. All right, over Jake and the planet Earth and wickedness, man. All right, all the food and things that we eat, the water we drink is poison. All right, and the list goes on and on and on. But I want to first start off with just one particular scripture. This is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 9. All right, Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4. Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go out into the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men. All right, you see that it says men. All right, the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that's the scripture to start off with, right? Because the elect, the men that's all right, selected as being the elect is going to be in these times, all right, in this captivity, in the captivities wherever they at around the world, sighing and crying, all right, vexed at the conversation of the wicked, the things that we see, whether it be on TV, the things that we see as we walk and go about our day, they're gonna be in a complaining, crying out state. Now, when you go, I wrote it down here. You go into the words sigh. The word sigh goes into groaning, in pain or grief. All right, and you go into the word cry. It simply means to lament. All right, and that's the state that the men of the Lord in, lamenting, man, because we're not in power, we're not in rule. All right, we're still in these filthy bodies, man. All right, the Lord has not delivered us out of this state. All right, this captivity. All right, and all right, and let me read it again. Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said, go. The Lord said unto him, go throughout the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark. We know that mark is the mark of the to be exempt from judgment. All right, and that's the mark that we hope to be granted with, man, by the Heavenly Father and His Son. All right, to be exempt from the judgment that's coming down from them. All right, the missiles, the destruction, martial law, the things that the prophets and the seers, the things that we talk about constantly. All right, we hope to be exempt from those things, man. All right, so upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done, all right, in the midst thereof. And you best believe there's abominations that be done amongst us in society, man. Like I said, you got switch hitters levitating, floating by daily. All right. You got these different nations, the Karens, they bickering and messing with you, whether it be in your neighborhood, whether it be at the job. All right, you got coons. You got coons all about us, man, doing their things, messing with brothers and shit, man. All right, then you can go into the bodily afflictions that we go through, different ailments and things that brothers go through that constantly vex them. All right, and ultimately 2/3. You can't forget 2/3, man. Those niggas, man. You need deliverance just from them. All right, but it's plenty of things to be complaining about. All right, I got another one that come to my mind too. Let me get it real fast. Just get it off. While I'm thinking about it, this is another one that goes with that Ezekiel. This is Jeremiah 5:1. It says, "Run ye," well, but yeah, it says, "Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now and know." All right, and seek in the broad places thereof. All right, that's what we do. We go out on the highways and byways in the broad places. All right, teaching. All right, prophesying. All right, and edifying those who may be of the elect. All right, even if they're behind the camera or amongst us, that's one of our missions, man, on the highways and byways. But it goes on to say, if ye can find a man, if there be any that execute judgment, that seeketh the truth. All right, when you seeking the truth, and you after the truth, man, you own it, man. You in the spirit of one truth, one edification, and then once you get that, you also begin to be in a state, in a righteous state of anger. You're complaining. You're actually you're mad all the time, man. In a righteous way. That's why the scripture says, "Be ye angry, but sin not." We're angry, all right, for the things that go on, the conversations and things that we see, but we're not going off to the point where we're trying to take it on ourselves to do something. All right, we're leaving it to the Lord to handle, man. All right, but it says, excuse me, if there be any that executed judgment, that seeketh truth, and I will pardon it. All right, and to me that one goes with that Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, the 9 and 4. All right, the ones that be sighing and crying, man. Those are going to be the men. All right, that's ultimately in the society, and in different places around the world, sighing and crying. All right. And Lord, well, I can get to the comment board too. Another brother gonna put something on the comment board. Shout out one to you brothers too on the comment board. How about you on Sharp Rock a thumb? All right. Let me get this other one. Yeah, like I said, it's plenty of things. There's plenty of things to go into on this particular topic, man. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna go here. This is second Ezra's. This is second Ezra's chapter 6, verse 54. And it's and after these, all right, yep, that's it. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. All right. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. All right. And we go into this all the time on the block, on the highways and byways, as we teach. All right. We tell these nations, because they always say we all are the same kind. We all are red-blooded people. Yeah, we all come from Adam, but also there's a people that who the Lord has chosen, man. Who the Lord has basically held close to himself. All right. And it says, and this have I spoken unto thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. All right. And we understand that the Lord made all these things that we see, all right, around about us is really for Israel. All right. It was made for our sakes. It's made for it was made for us to dwell in, man. All right. But it says, and all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. As for the other people, which the other nations, which also cometh of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, which we explain to them constantly, time and time again. Right? That the Lord doesn't count them as his chosen. The Lord thinks of them as nothing, but it goes on to say, but be like unto spittle, like unto spit, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And this the point. Everything else here is the point. It says, and now, O Lord, because but now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing has begun to be lords over us and to devour us. You see, that's something to cry about. That's something to sigh and cry about, man. That's something to complain to the Lord about. All right, these heathen who was ever reputed as being nothing from the start, They have and Ezra was in the right mind frame too, man. He was saying that they have begun to be lords over and to devour us, man, which they're doing today. All right. And it says, but we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lovers are given unto their hands. Another reason to complain. Another reason to sigh and cry, man. All right. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Another reason. Another reason to complain, man. Because if the world and everything, within was made for us, why are we not on top? Why are we not ruling, man? Why we don't have these nations and the heathens in subjection, man? All right, that's something to complain about to the Lord. All right, but I wanted to also, I had forgot real fast to go into this one. Where is that? Is Romans. Romans 8 and 18. Romans 8 and 18. All right. It says, for I hearken that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed unto us. Right. All right. And this little short time of suffering that we're going through is not worthy to be compared to what we got coming to us, man. All right, because what we have coming to us is ultimately, all right, spiritual powers, the benefits of the kingdom of heaven, all right, rulership, power. We went into it on the block yesterday, man. Power, dominion, all right, being in the right state of mind, of forever being righteous, man. But it goes on to say in 19, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the son of the power, which we are. It says, for the creature was made subject to vanity, and not willingly, but by reason of him who has subject the same in hope, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption unto the glorious liberty of the children, a glorious liberty of the children of the power, or Yahweh. All right, for we know that the whole, and it goes back into Ezekiel. All right, this one here goes back into Ezekiel 9 and 4, which I went into in Sigh and Cry, what it means. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. Yeah, because we're not ruling. We don't have those bodies that we was ultimately was supposed to have, man. Those spiritual powers. All right, and that's something to sigh and cry about, man. These bodies that we have now, all right, are forever in pain. You ever forever aching, back pains and hurting. You fatigue. Your energy is low. That's something to complain about, man. All right. Is it any more? All right, because we ultimately need those spiritual bodies, man. All right, we need that change. It goes into the Corinthians, man. 15. But let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one anyway. One that I'm thinking about. I'm gonna get that one to go into this one too. I believe you had 3 and 2. It's one of my favorites. I always go into it. I start at 1. This is a First John 3 and 1. It says, "Behold, what manner of love the Father has bestowed unto us, that we should be called the Son of the Power. Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knoweth him not." All right. But love, which goes into the elect, now are we the sons of the power, and it do it not yet appear. My bad. And it does not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him. All right. For we shall see him as he is. And what that mean is, all right, it says, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him. And what it says about Yahweh Shai, it says ultimately that Yahweh Shai is coming back, all right, to meet them. He should not meet thee as a man. So he's coming back as an angelic force. All right. And it said that we should be like him. So we're gonna be like Yahweh Shai, man. Ultimately, when we get those powers, man. All right. All right. If we continue to sigh and cry, all right, and Lord will, we of the elect, we're gonna get that, man. We're gonna be like Yahweh Shai. We're gonna be like our big brother, man. All right, if we endure, if we continue. Because like I said, when you think about the shit that's going on, or you see the things that's going on with Esau Edom, all right, this devil is coming down with the alphabet movement, all right, these Skittle people. This devil is coming down with a fifth. What I think we call it we talked about it yesterday, man. Let me get it. Because I know I was holding it somewhere. Yeah, this devil coming down what he deems as the uh what is the fifth world the fifth uh industrial world industrial what is it, man? The fifth world industrial revolution or something like that. You know what he trying to merge man or human uh robots and machines together, man, and IG together, man. This devil is coming down with great wrath, man. He coming down with a whole bunch of shit, man. And these are things that you gotta be complaining about. You gotta be all right in a state of being upset, man, and being mad about, man. All right? The food is basically messed up the water. This devil even jacked up the animals, man. All right, so much of what they got them on the what they call them, the extinct list and shit, man. Ain't no goddamn way, big as the world is. All right, big as the world is, man. There's no goddamn way that animals, the rhino, you should only have 3 rhinos left, man. That's bullshit. All right, the fishes in the sea, some of them are extinct. This devil is going through and just totally jacked the world up, man. And he's ruling in wickedness. All right. So these are things that you should be upset about. Jake is not in their right mind. I'm gonna say this too. Much as we talk about Jake and go into him and curse Jake out, sometimes you feel bad. You see a Jake, man, you be like, damn, he jacked up, man. Or we jacked up as a people to so much you have a heart for Jake sometimes. You're like, damn, you know? And you get in that state where you like, man, that brother, whoever that is, they need the kingdom, man. And we all do. To be honest, man, we all do, man. All right. I just want to see if I want to. Let me see. I'll probably just let me get this one real fast. I might end it on this one. Yeah. But you get in that state, man. You kind of feel for Jake, man, because our people are through, man. Ultimately, they're through, and they're not gonna get it. They're not gonna wake up, to the Heavenly Father until ultimately he unalive a lot of them, man. Sad to say, but it just is what it is. All right. These Jake is ultimately rebellious and hard headed, man. They're not gonna come back. All right, they're not gonna come back to this truth, man, until it's too late. But this is Luke 18:6, and it says, "And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge said, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him?" All right, which that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. All right, through these spiritual epistles, these videos, man. All right, these videos that we make today are likened unto the letters that were sent out throughout, the old world through the men of the Lord to the different churches, man. All right, same thing going on now with these videos. It's been sent out abroad to the world, according to what Psalms 19 through the internet, man. All right, we crying out for different brothers out there that who are the elect to wake up too. All right, they get in line, man. They get in their right minds. All right, so we can get the hell up out of here, man. And it says, let me read that again. Verse 7. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily, and nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, he shall find fate on the earth. Right. And that's gonna happen too, man. So yeah, let me see what's up. It's comment board. Once again, shalom to the comment board. How about you on Shabbat Thumb? What this brother got? And I will. Well, my thing is crooked. I will hold my tongue no more as touching the wickedness they shall profanely commit. Neither would I suffer those things which they have wickedly. Yeah, yeah, and that's Jake, man. And that's something to cry out to the Lord about. Jake don't want to wake up, man. All right, Jake loved the heathen and these nations to rule over him. All right, Jake is in a state of delusion. All right, Jake has that covering on him to where they got what they say, Stockholm syndrome. They love those nations to actually be over them, man. All right, they don't wanna rule. And shalom to the brother in the Virgin Islands too, man. Yahweh Shem Shabbat Thumb. Shalom, brother. Isaiah 6:10. Make their hearts fight, and make the hearts of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes. At least they see with their eyes. Yeah, man. Come, come. Yeah, and the Lord has them purposely in that state. Yep. The Lord has 2/3 purposely in that state, in that stupor. All right. The Lord used the angels so that they don't see. We be out there on the highways and byways, and we got one of those cities where it's constantly foot traffic and people moving and hustling and bustling going on. You know how many Jakes walk by us a day that don't hearken? So the Lord blinded them purposely where they don't see us. All right. He basically, plugged their ears up so where they can't hear the truth. All right. Because he like on this run, man, the Lord's not trying to wake all Jakes up, man. All right. Only the elect is gonna get this. That's why we go so hard on the teachings of the elect. All right, teaching about the elect. All right, because that's who it's for in these times. Like we always say down here, on that first run in Egypt, in ancient Egypt, the Lord came to deliver the whole house. But on this run, hey man, everybody ain't gonna make it, man. All right, everybody's not gonna make it. A lot, and like Apostle Tahar goes into this a lot of times. All the elders and different bishops and brothers go into this, man. All right, it's going to be millions on top of millions of Israelites. Millions of Israelites is going to perish on this side, man. It is what it is. They're not in the state of sighing and crying and complaining unto the Lord. They're happy. They're happy in the state, whatever state of and condition that they're living in or in. They're happy, man. All right, and it could be at the lowest of the low. They're happy in that state, man. All right. So with that, man, I'm gonna probably end it right here. I think I truly believe I made the point. I want to say once again, shalom to you, brothers. Yahweh Shal Shabbarakatham, shalom. Until next time. Yeah, and also, man, double honor to the elders, apostles, GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations once again. Shalom, shalom.